our bistro, well, let me start this way. My husband and I moved to Indianapolis in 2000, and I had been cooking for maybe about 10 years and thought it was time, maybe I should have my own restaurant. And so with his encouragement, we decided to look for some spaces, and I couldn't find anything. I didn't want to be in a strip mall, and I found this spot. After a gallery walk, we found out that there was some space available, and so we had someone, I looked at the space, and I had an architect kind of come in, and we discussed how many tables I wanted to have or how many people I wanted to see, and we did a build out, and then I opened in May of 2001. This is my wall of, originally it only had my graduation diploma from Johnson & Wales and my first menu. Now it encompasses a lot of photos and newspaper articles and magazines and the New York Times. Woohoo! We are coming here to Indiana. I knew it was a farming state. I just lived for 4 years in another country where they ate very much more seasonally, and they also used a lot of local product. And so I thought I'd be able to capture both those ideas in a restaurant that I produced. And I wanted to make all the things from scratch, and so, you know, that was how the whole concept came about. We wanted to use local and regional food so that the quality of the food that doesn't have to travel as far, has just really good flavor. I mean, that really makes a difference.
These ducks came from?
Maple Leaf Farm in Milford, Indiana. These are local free-range eggs. They're from Kokomo. I think that it is contemporary American, but because we change the menu each week, we're able to gather ideas from food from across the world, really. Recipes and food items are running through my mind constantly. Here is my office, and this is where all my recipes from the last 9 years are all here. I have no idea. I'm totally clueless on how many that would be. We did the complete build out, and so it was probably about $250,000. And we used some of our personal money, which probably helped, and then we got a small business loan. And because I was a female, I think you can get small business loans pretty easily, and at the business, so that worked. And I was able to pay that business loan off in a year. So I did really good. So I'm really happy about that. We originally started with the safety of Jim working, and that probably helped us financially, because this amount of tables and amount of seats doesn't make you rich. This whole restaurant is my life, which, you know, I have no children, which is probably good, but I'm sure my husband is not thrilled that I'm working all the time. It is a strain on our relationship because I work so much. And, you know, I don't know, I think he calculated how many hours there are in a 7-day week, and how much I sleep, and how much I relax, and my relaxation is really small in comparison to how much I work. Oh, and here's my bike.
You bike to work every day?
Heck no, that just hangs up there. It really is a difficult task, and I'd like to actually be cooking a lot more than managing. And I think that sometimes when you have a small business and you really enjoy what the product is that you're producing, you forget about all the business that has to be done in addition to get that product out. You know, there's lots of paperwork and accounting that I have to do, and telephone calls and arrangements to do special events, and people that want to have private parties, and I want to give them the personal touch of talking to everyone. And maybe I'm a micromanager, I don't know. Just want to make sure I know what's going on all the time. I really would like to get a better, or not a better, but more lunchtime diners. I would think that some of those people would be interested in coming and having a business lunch here. And I do get some regulars that come in, but I just need more. I think that I could be that little small restaurant in Indianapolis that could be here for a long time. But there is a life cycle of restaurants. So we'll have to see how it goes. And we're already going to be 9 years this year. It's just a matter of whether I can, you know, my feet don't break down or something like that, standing in the kitchen or that kind of thing.